Now check this out. The upgrade. Now, the only thing that can happen now, it can become cloth. It can stay the same, but pretty much it's a tie. The clip can be small, bigger, different sizes, and people can design different stuff. See, I told the people in Harvard that I'm going to invent something new and miles and new that shows that you have to be careful because you can work with what you have. Look, the same ugly girlfriend, the same woman, while you're starting your hedge fund, your label, or cutting grass to your landscaping company, working with what you have in your neighborhood, the very same neighborhood, and creating something. Your research for your ideas, the product of your environment, sitting in a McDonald's that nobody's at this time in the morning doing your own thing. Because for legal purposes, you can sit in McDonald's and it's a business and do your work. Because it's a company instead of a local company or that's pretty much not black owned, that's white, that you'll have problems in if there's no cameras for legal purposes. And McDonald's does stuff where it's human rights all the time and does certain things where it's exclusive in other countries. So sitting here doing the work, you can save yourself a lot of problems. Going out to Starbucks or McDonald's instead. Someplace with cameras, because Starbucks, I can't remember if they have cameras, but pretty much a camera in a location can save your life. Most local businesses won't have cameras. So when you're doing your thing and you're traveling and you're doing your thing, working with what you have, make sure there's cameras, because you can work with what you have a lot of times with cameras around. That's simple. So this is the upgrade. So now while people, the sheriffs and the council are arguing about the budget, I created the cloudbase.com that is the start of my cloud-based businesses. Basically that does cloud things that Intelligent Cloud and IA Cloud can do. That's just the beginning. That's the upgrade. That's the first step. And while they're arguing about what to do in the city about the budget and the council members are got a raise increase about 5 years ago and a new increase. This is what I'm doing. Inventing things with the simplest things. Having .coms worth a lot of money on a paying card. And while they're making fun of it, I would rather work at a job like McDonald's and not work for the city because I know better, because certain jobs entitles you with certain risks. So my risk management is when you're this much of a genius, you avoid certain places or certain things. A simple place with a camera, you can avoid a lot, especially when you have a camera also. That's simple. And that's the ultimate risk management. Now I invented these two, something simple that nobody does. The .com on the side, the number, and simple. And there's different variations of those and designs. And while I'm doing that, I'm making my own artistic designs constantly when I pass them out, marketing myself as an artist and a musician. And because I'm a rare genius, can switch up his handwriting, I can do all different type of things with stuff like that, which I probably will stop doing as soon as I make it in music and making movies and books. I probably have to limit that so I can do things in change making instead, where I don't work on art. And I sacrifice not doing that for only 2 hours or an hour every week or 3 hours every week, so I can probably buy a McDonald's that feed people instead. I probably will stop doing this. But think about it. And I'm doing it better than the people in the neighborhood's kids, and I'm more successful at it right now than they'll have been in the last 15, 20 years. Thinking about it. And I'm probably the most popular artist in the neighborhood that nobody speaks of too at the same time. And the most popular filmmaker, and probably the most popular artist is in Europe because I'm a genius at Christian marketing. And also I'm a genius at reggae and being Jamaican at marketing too, basically. That's simple. And because I'm a good person also, that increases the blessings. Because I'm a good, honest person that people can rely and trust. And I have your back. Once they do something for me, I remember it and have their back. That increases my blessings. I wouldn't do things that I read about in the paper to other people and other artists. I wouldn't rape someone. So basically, I'm going to be more successful, and I'm gonna work with what I have with my ugly wife or my ugly girlfriend that's black, or my dark-skinned girlfriend, or my girlfriend that doesn't look like a model. Not just because I know my kids are going to end up being geniuses also, because I pay attention to stuff like that. That's simple.